Hello, my name is Linda Guereque, and today I will be talking about my experience at El Paso Museum of Art. This is a self-portrait by Luis Jimenez. It was done on 1996, and he called it Self-Portrait with Calavera. In his self-portrait, Luis Jimenez is using irregular lines. They create a feeling of chaos and drama. And I believe that he chose this type of line to express his deep feelings that he was going through at the time. There is a sense of organization in his artwork. You can see overall equilibrium is achieved, and although they're not the same on both sides, but they are pretty much the same, so it's asymmetrical. In this art piece, he focuses on his face, and this creates a bigger scale, which creates a greater impact. The lines are actual lines. They are continuous. They are also curvy lines, which imply movement in chaos, and hard lines that are defined and rigid. The media that he used is two-dimensional. He used a printmaking process known as etching. He used etching, which is when an artist uses a metal plate covered in acid-resistant coating, and then he scratches on the design. When he was doing this, you can tell that Jimenez scratched more on the areas like surrounding around the face and the hairline and in the background so that those areas would appear darker. In the principles of design, there is a form of variety, and this piece is also asymmetrical because the two sides are very alike, but they're not exactly the same. If you look at his left side, you can see his eye is kind of closed as if he were like blind. And on the right side, his eye is wide open like he's looking at you and making eye contact. There is little mass expressed in this work of art. You can see like little bugs in the cheeks, but that's about it. It's supposed to be a calavera, so I believe that's why Jimenez left mass out. We can see more light reflected on his face, in his forehead, and in his cheeks. I believe that gives it a more calavera sense because around it there's not much light. The background is dark and it gives a sense of a depressive mood. You start to think about sickness and death. The colors in this self-portrait are brown and a yellow color. I see them in the background, around his face a little bit, and in his shirt. These colors give it a more serious tone, and they are warm colors.